Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
Dante Brooks, the son of dancehall superstar Mavado, has once again found himself in trouble with the law. The news understand that the junior Brooks is now facing charge of unlawful wounding and assault at common law. According to police source, charge was laid against Brooks on Wednesday, in addition to wounding and assault charge. The entertainer's son is also facing charge of possession of a prohibited weapon and using a prohibited weapon to commit a scheduled offense. The police said the new charge stemming from a July incident in Mavado's hometown Cassava Peace. Specified details related to the matter were not revealed. However, it is understood that Brooks is also investigated on gun-related charge. This is the second time official charge have been laid against Brooks, who was freed in March after his 2021 murder conviction was overturned by the Court of Appeal. At the time, the then 18-year-old Brooks was sentenced to life imprisonment for the 2018 killing of Lorenzo Thomas in Cassava Peace. His co-accused Andre Hines was also freed. The Brooks family was reunited last week after Mavado returned to Jamaica for the first time in almost a decade. This after a 2018 warrant for his arrest was vacated recently. He had been wanted for assault, occasion, bodily harm. After weeks on the run, 21-year-old Aden Javid Smith Foster has been caught by the police in Denhamtown, Kingston, ending his time on the Jamaica Constable Force JCF wanted Wednesday list. Foster of Victoria Street, Denhamtown, Kingston 14 was wanted for murder by the St. Elizabeth Criminal Investigation Branch CIB. He was nabbed about 2:30 p.m. on Monday, October 20, during an intelligence-led police operation in the area. The JCF said Foster captured show its continued push to ride the streets of guns, gangs, and gunmen. The police are urging anyone with information and wanted persons to contact 119, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. The Santia Ensworth, who plead guilty to theft $1.2 million and malicious destruction of property, was on Tuesday, October 21, 2025, sentenced to 10 months and 10 days imprisonment on each count to run concurrently. Ensworth was charged with 1 count of simple larceny and 1 count of malicious destruction of property. Attorney at law Arville Morgan told the court that Ensworth came with clean hands, had expressed remorse, and took responsibility for her action by pleading guilty to the first opportunity. Senior Parish Court Judge Janine Nelson Gale handed down the sentence, told the accused that a custodial sentence was appropriate. Miss Ensworth, I have listened to your lawyer plead for mitigation on your behalf. Your actions suggest that you had criminal intent, and had it not been for the Jamaica Eye and swift police action, you would have broken the car, stolen the money, and got away with it, Nelson Gale said. Ensworth was subsequently sentenced for her action. The complainant received full restitution in court. Facts of the case: on June 11, 2025, the complainant parked his motor car in a Spanish Town parking lot. He placed $1.2 million in a compartment of the vehicle before leaving on an errand. When he returned, he noticed that a window had been smashed and the money was missing. The complainant raised an alarm and reported the matter to the Spanish Town police. Jamaica Eye footage later revealed that Ensworth was the person who damaged the vehicle and stole the money. The police intercepted a motor vehicle with the accused woman inside, and later further investigation led to the recovery of the stolen money. Ensworth was arrested and charged and made several court appearances before sentence. 4 people have been taken into custody following the seizure of an illegal firearm and ammunition during a major police operation in Crooked River, Anata Bay, St. Mary on Wednesday morning. According to police reports, around 6:15 a.m., officers from the Area 2 Fugitive Operation Team, acting on intelligence, carried out a target raid at a 3-bedroom house in the Crooked River community. The operation formed part of a wider parish crackdown led by Superintendent Anthony Wallace, the commanding officer for the St. Mary Police Division. During the search, lawmen reportedly discovered a black 6 9mm pistol with 1 cartridge chambered and a magazine containing 12 live rounds in a bedroom occupied by 2 residents. All 3 occupants of the premises were arrested and jointly charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Subsequent investigation led to the arrest of a fourth man at a nearby property. He is believed to have used the weapon and was taken into custody on reasonable suspicion of possession of a prohibited weapon. In addition, police say 5 other individuals were arrested and charged with various offences including possession of identity information, dealing in and trafficking ganja, and possession of an offensive weapon. The operation, which involved approximately 150 law enforcement officers, was part of an intensified efforts to disrupt criminal networks, recover illegal weapons, and strengthen public safety across the parish. Murder accused Junior Brown, otherwise called Shaka, was granted bail in the sum of $1 million, with 1 to 3 sureties in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Brown is charged with the murder of Kenneth Doddus Hyde of Springvale District. Attorney at law Said Bernard made a successful bail application. On Brown's behalf, he told Senior Parish Court Judge Janil Nelson that his client had left the community due to threat on his life, and that as soon as the threat abated, he returned and surrendered to the police. Bernard told the court that his client had a steady place, is not a flight risk, and will appear in court to maintain his innocence. Bail was granted on condition that Brown surrender his travel documents, report to the Bagwag Police daily, and appear in court on February 6, 2026. Allegations are that about 9:20 p.m. on April 15, 2020, Brown and Hyde had a dispute in Springvale District, Bagwag, St. Catherine. During the dispute, Brown's girlfriend, affectionately called Queen Bee, intervened and used a knife to stab Hyde, who collapsed. Both Brown and Queen Bee escaped from the scene. The police were informed of the incident, and upon arrival, Hyde was found in a pool of blood. He was assisted to the Linstead Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Brown remained at large until September 30, 2025, when he surrendered to the police. A warrant was executed on him. For murder, the other suspect, Queen Bee, remains at large. A policeman is dead following a 2-vehicle crash in Bagwag, St. Catherine on Wednesday night. The deceased has been identified as Corporal Nevada English, who was assigned to the Spanish Town Police Station in St. Catherine North. The circumstances surrounding the crash are unclear at this time. More information as it becomes available. The St. Thomas Police seized 34 assaulted rounds of ammunition during an operation in 11 Miles Bull Bay on Wednesday. Reports are that about 11:35 a.m., lawmen searched an abandoned building, and during the search, 5.56, 3.45, and 11:38 rounds of ammunition were seen inside. No arrest was made. Investigation continued.